And welcome to the wrong settings. How about now? Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shooting It Straight with Donniec. I am your host, Donniec, and I want to thank you for coming and hanging out with us. If you've been here before, you know what to expect. If you don't, well, here's the rundown. I got Vinny and Amanda, my two co-hosts this week. So thanks, guys, for coming in. How you guys doing? They're doing good. Okay. All right. So they're going to be here with me. We're going to be shooting the shit. We're going to be talking about some current events, some crazy things, what's going on in the world, and all this other fun stuff. We're also going to be playing a new game. That's right. What's on the plate? So Vinny has some license plates, and they're all going to spell out a word or a phrase or something, and me and Amanda have to guess what they are. So hopefully we'll see how this one goes. Never tried it before. You never know how it's going to go. So stay along for that. I answer your questions, but how do I get your questions? Well, it's very simple. You send in your questions to shootingitstraightwdc@gmail.com. What happens is Vinny gets the questions. Once Vinny gets the questions, he reads them to me. Me and Amanda kind of think about them for half a second because that's all the time we have. She might know some of them. She might not know some of them. I know none of them. It's all ad lib for me. Comes right off the top of the dome. Sometimes it's a home run. Sometimes it's a ground out. So you try your best. You do what you can, and you try and get on base. And that's all we can do. And then later on, it's Idioms with Idiots, where I give you the idiom of the week. And these two try and figure out where the origin comes from. Where did that actually start? So we'll go from there. We'll have some fun. So in this crazy world that we live in, everybody's worried about this, that, the other, who's doing this, who's doing that. Everybody's paying attention to everybody else in the world. But I was listening to the radio on my way to work. And on the radio, I hear somebody talk about a Potnuptial Agreement. And I'm like, a Potnuptial Agreement? They said that wrong. Oh, no. It's a Potnuptial. A husband and wife, fiancés, had a Potnuptial because I guess one of them smoked a little too much, and the other one didn't want to deal with it, so they actually put it as an agreement where if one of them smoking too much or can't pay attention to just that, the other, they can get a divorce. Now, to me, I think that's crazy. I know pot's legal in almost everywhere now, and it's okay, and you can smoke, but to have an agreement where if somebody's smoking, then you can have somebody drinks too much, somebody smokes too much, where does it end and where does it start? Is it going too far? What do you guys think?
Well, what's considered too much?
It depends on the people, I guess.
Your too much could be different from my too much. And at that point, if you have an issue with how much they're smoking, you probably picked the wrong person.
That was my other thing.
Maybe they don't want you smoking more than you're smoking.
You're only allowed to have what I have, and that's it. No more, no less.
You go get extra.
Equals.
Yep, we got to equally smoke here.
Right. And no, Amanda, I agree with you. I think that is crazy that if you have to have an agreement with somebody, and I understand some people who have a shit ton of money and everybody's like, oh, they're only after your money and everything else. You can have everything after, but not before and everything else. But is that setting it up for failure? Are you going in saying it's destroyed? To smoke too much pot or eat too much pot now? I don't know, because you can do it with so many different things now. I don't know how it works anymore. But I think that's crazy. What's that?
I'd like to hear the backstory, how they got there.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried looking it up and I couldn't find anything about it, but I just thought it might be a topic that we could talk about and just see, hey, this doesn't make sense to me. But again, I'm the old man of the group, so maybe it makes sense to a younger generation. But I don't know. To me, it doesn't make sense. If you have to put something in writing saying you're going to do too many legal or illegal drugs, I guess illegal would be off the table, but any legal drugs, then why are you even going into a binding contract of marriage? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Like Amanda said, that's the wrong person.
Well, again, it depends if that one person's a smoker.
You're already having problems at that point. You already know how to point out. You're already pointing that out. It's clearly a problem.
And if you can't work it out ahead of time, well, then we all have kids. If smoking pot is too much for you, just wait. Oh, just wait. Bills come in, kids come in, and everything else. They're done.
Mm-hmm.
They're done before they even started.
I gotta think that there's so many crazy prenuptial clauses like that.
Right.
You know, you always hear of like, rich people, basketball players,
Right.
stars have all these weird clauses, these strange things. You know, if there's something that, just, I guess, you don't agree with or you don't want your other half to do, put it in there.
Put it in a clause.
Got it out.
But I mean, at that point, if you can't work it out already beforehand, and I understand covering your ass as somebody who's got a lot of assets or something, like, I get it. You don't want to lose everything because you hung out with somebody for a year, and then some of these divorces that these athletes go through.
Oh, yeah.
It's absurd.
Yeah.
I'm used to living off of $200,000 a month. What? You're used to that?
Good life. Nice life.
My God, if I was the judge, I'd be like, congratulations on a fun ride for a while, but welcome to reality.
Well, I mean, a popular one right now is with Cardi B and Offset that I've been seeing on my social media page. It's like he's trying to get alimony off of her and her several $1 million home, and I'm sure other stuff, but I don't know. I guess okay. What about when you put into a play when you got two people that both have money? Should someone have to pay, or no? Like, this is yours, this is mine.
Well, then you go into the marriage and you say, okay, here's my account, here's your account, and a portion of my money goes into the funds together, a portion of your money goes into the funds together, and this is what we use for our lifestyle and whatever. God forbid, if we got to buy something, I could buy it as a gift, or you could buy it as a gift, but otherwise it comes out of this pot right here, Potnuptial, right out of this pot. And then
I don't know if they got one.
But I mean, they can combine. They can open up a third bank account or a separate bank account where you say, okay, my career is here. That doesn't go towards anything. Your career is here. That doesn't go towards anything. Percentage wise, 10%, 20% from our profits or whatever our income goes into this one, and that's what we use for our bills. That's what we use for this. And if we get divorced, it comes out of that. Nobody touches anything else.
That's the joint account when we're together.
Right.
That's it.
That's it. That's all you get. You get out of the joint.
That's right. For whatever we do together.
That's right. It's the
well, make sure you got it in that prenup.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about weed.
Otherwise, you're not safe.
Yeah.
You better have a good attorney.
Yeah, and attorney. I mean, attorneys can turn anything into anything. Yeah. I mean, O.J. Simpson's innocent.
You better be real good at hiding stuff.
If the glove don't fit, yeah, okay. Terrible. Well, speaking about crazy marriages and whatnot, and this, that, the others, I also stumbled across. Honey, if you look into my history, I looked up some weird stuff this week. So that's what it is. Ways people got caught cheating on their spouses or significant others or whatever the case may be. And now we all know about the Coldplay kiss cam. That one just happened a few months ago, which was absolutely absurd. If they just played it cool, they would have gotten away with murder. Like, it would have been done. It would have been done. Nobody would have second guessed it. But that makes it look conspicuous.
Yeah. It probably would have never got aired.
Yeah. So it doesn't make any sense. So I got that one as one of them. Somebody got caught because their girlfriend went on vacation. And the guy, being a good boyfriend, said, oh, well, while you're gone, you don't have to get a dog walker. I'll walk the dog. And she goes, okay. So she's on vacation or do business or whatever it was. He's walking the dog. He's walking the dog. He's walking the dog. She has a tracker on the dog, though. So she just wanted to see what they were doing. Supposedly. I don't know. Well, she looks at it, and he's by another neighborhood, like a couple blocks away. And he stayed there for like a half hour. So then she checked the GPS on the dog tracker, and every day he went there for a half hour. So when she got home, she went to see where it was, and it was another apartment complex. Yeah, he was cheating on her in the other apartment complex, and she caught him because she had the dog tracker on.
What are the odds?
Crazy. Somebody had one of those scales that goes to your phone. Okay, I don't know. Do you guys have a scale that does that or no?
No.
I have one. It tells you your body mass index. It tells you everything. Like it gives you a whole. It's not just your weight. It breaks it down to everything. And if somebody gets on it, and it doesn't know who it is, it said unregistered person or whatever, and you assign it to somebody or whatever. So some guy was cheating on his wife, and his new girlfriend came over, and she was 90 pounds, and the wife was not 90 pounds. And she goes, I see the 150s. That's her. I see the 190s. That's him. Who's this 98-pound bitch? He got caught.
Oh,
that's
man.
Like a child.
Well,
crazy.
Yep. Either that or she's 4'2". I don't know. I didn't ask. I didn't see. Yep. So then another person got caught. Netflix account. Continue watching. Continue watching. We've never watched this before. Mm-hmm.
I watched it in my spare time.
Right, exactly. Yeah. You were at work.
I watched a rom-com without you, honey.
Right.
Exactly. I had nothing else to do.
I took a nice bath. Calgon took me away. I got out. I was listening to soft music. I thought a rom-com would do the trick. All right, here's one. Somebody was looking up something on maps for Google Maps. And as they were watching the street camera to get to the Google Maps spot, they saw their wife on a park bench with another guy.
Oh, man.
And the faces were blurred out, but he's like, that's my wife. And he went back and forth and changed the angle and everything else. And then he asked his wife, sure as shit, 5 years ago, she was cheating on him with some guy. And then the Google car must have driven by. Talk about wrong place at the wrong time.
5 years later.
Some guy went to Mexico City. He's dating a chick, cheating on his wife or whatever, dating some chick. He wants to propose to her. So I guess he wasn't married. Maybe it was just his girlfriend or whatever. So while he's in Mexico City, he goes, I'm going to propose. I'm going to get a mariachi band. I'm going to make it nice, extravagant, this, that, the other. He hires this band. He's talking to his girlfriend. He gets down on one knee. He starts to propose. The mariachi band comes out and starts playing the music. Her secret husband is in the mariachi band. She was married and he didn't know. And he hired a band that had the guy in it.
So they were both cheating.
Needless to say, they didn't finish the song on that one.
Oh, man.
How bad is that?
That's good stuff.
And then the last one I got is some guy on Facebook wanted to cheat on his girlfriend. So he decided, you know what?
Don't let your husband keep you from your husband.
Right. So he created this fake Facebook page to hit on other women and flirt with other women. But because of the freaking algorithm that Facebook has, someone you know suggested a friend. So he was suggested as a friend to his girlfriend on this other page that he created to flirt with all the other women.
Oh, man.
Social media, it'll get you.
Get you every time.
Every time.
Technology's got to be like the number one.
It has to be.
Reason that people get caught.
Yeah.
Right? They do something stupid on,
Mm-hmm.
Some social media or a text, something stupid on their phone.
Yep.
That's got to be like the number one
or something.
way people get caught today.
Yeah. Yeah. It said the number one reason was people getting caught on their phone by text or phone calls or whatever else. I mean, that's obvious, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, when we were younger, we didn't have the technology like this, so I don't know how it would have worked out for us back in the day. Not that we ever cheated, ever.
I don't know. That face didn't look so sure.
No. Prove it, Amanda. Prove it. If you can't prove it, it didn't happen, right? Those are the rules.
It didn't happen if you can't prove it.
That's right. Never on my wife, dog. I'll vouch for that one. That one I could be say 100%. But prior to that, it may be a gray area. That's all I'm saying.
Another life.
That's right. That's right. So, but it's just crazy. But these things happen. I don't know if I would have fallen. Some of these seem pretty simple to stay away from, but I don't know. I mean, it's just, I would never make 2 social media pages and stuff like that. But I mean, I don't know.
I heard one where a guy goes to the store and buys condoms, and he goes up to the register, goes to pay for them, and he puts in his wife's points card number to buy them. whatever they call it.
The reward or whatever.
Rewards cards, rewards cards.
Uh-huh.
Puts his wife's information, her number in there to get it. And I guess she's getting emails on things that were purchased.
Oh my God.
And why is he at the store buying condoms?
He's making water balloons.
They're not using them apparently.
Yeah.
Wait, your rewards shows you what you purchased?
I
didn't know that.
I don't know. Oh, I know what Amanda's doing after the show.
Maybe some stores have that. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Maybe some stores have it. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's possible. This way you can see how many points you get per product or whatever for that or whatever. So I guess if you go into it's all electronic now. So everything is tracked. So there's no surprises. So I got to imagine you can figure it out. But
well, if you truly want the most points, just go through Fry's on Fridays and purchase 4 times fuel points.
Double fuel points.
Yep.
Woohoo! You don't know anything about that, Vin.
Nope.
You don't know anything about the Fries points.
Nope.
Oh wait, you don't have Fries over there, huh?
No, but they got Wawas, which are incredible.
Wawa.
Yeah, there's like this weird Wawa cult thing. It's in Jersey.
Wawa's amazing. I don't know. I think it's okay. I think it's cool. Cousin
it's a
Joey.
Gas station and a convenience store. I don't get it.
Out of control. My wife, my daughter, literally, my daughter grabbed we went in there and she got a cup. And she literally spun around getting the air. So she had Wawa air when we were leaving. I'm like, it's not going to smell that good later.
Well, the last time you were in town, that was like a big thing. They had to find a Wawa. They had to stop at Wawa.
Yeah, it's a rule.
Like,
it's a rule for my wife and my daughter.
I Wawa every day. I never go there.
Yeah. I mean, I've gone occasionally, but not like they want to go. They want to go every single day when I'm there. It's crazy. I'm going to have to start a fund just for the Wawa fund.
Yeah, I don't get it.
All right. Real quick, we'll touch on it briefly because it's coming up. Halloween's coming up. What are you guys planning on for Halloween? Do you have any parties? Do you have any craziness? You getting dressed up? I'm always getting dressed up, so my viewers know that about me. I've done it on the show a couple of times, but what about you guys? I know, Vinny, you usually get dressed up as a family thing.
Always get dressed up. Been doing it for many, many years. Before I had kids, my wife and I would go to parties. We would get dressed up. Always.
Yeah.
Last year we got dressed up. My wife and I was like a soldier, and she was like an Air Force pilot or whatever. And I showed up at my kids' school for their Halloween parade, and we were all dressed up. We were literally the only 2 adults dressed up.
Nobody gets dressed up.
I didn't care. I was like, whatever.
Yeah, that's okay. Everybody else is lame.
Yeah.
I'm in construction. I used to get dressed up on the job sites.
There you go.
Now, I can't go crazy because I'm in construction and everything else, but I mean, I'll have a hat with long hair, blonde hair, or whatever, and I'll be walking around, change my walk and change my clothes or whatever, but I can't go crazy because I am on a construction site. But yeah, even when I was in the office, I went as Cat in a Hat when I was in the office.
I always like to do scary costumes. I can't do it now so much now that I have kids, but I would love to
No, yeah.
really dress up.
We might be doing a Halloween party, but we always dress up too. But I got this really cool fog machine. It was like $300. So, and then last year we used the smoke machine, and we had this really cool, scary, creepy spider web and other stuff in our front yard. So, and I played this creepy music, but we went and we were out trick-or-treating while it was going on. So, but I really want to this year stay behind and actually scare people.
Yeah. Mine, every year I have people that won't come to the door because it's too scary for them. And I love that. I love it. I have a curtain that you have to walk through to get to my front door because there's like a little bit, there's like a 5-foot pathway to get to my front door from my walkway. So I have a curtain there. And as you walk in, I have a 6-foot character that as soon as you walk in, there's sound and motion activated. And he starts talking. He's a butler. And he's just, the master's waiting for you, or whatever, like something like, and it scares the crap out of I love it. And pumpkin carving. Oh, every year we go crazy with the carving of the pumpkins and stuff.
I'm selling Lowell that I want to make like in the driveway, like out of what is it, the white pipe or whatever, PVC pipe.
PVC.
I want to make like something that you actually walk through, like a haunted house, and then to get to the part where you got to get candy.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I do the white PVC. Well, I've done the white PVC for Christmas. I wrap it with red tape also, so it looks like candy canes, and I have 40-foot arches over my driveway. I've done that for years, but I think this year I'm going to change it up a bit because it's been a long time now. I've been using the same prop, so we'll see. But we'll have to take pictures of each other's houses and stuff like that, and we'll pull them up on the show while we're doing the show.
We're going to do a drawing and see who's his best.
Okay, let's do it.
I don't know if I can compete with Don.
She hasn't seen my house yet, Vince. She hasn't seen the houses yet. Amanda, you'll do fine, I'm sure.
I've done okay. I've made a few of my own props here and there over the years, but I don't know if I could compete with Donnie.
I got the graveyard with the fog machine, and I got stuff on my rooftop overlooking coming down and stuff. Like, I
still have little ones, so I can't get too crazy
can't go
yet.
Too crazy. Yeah.
How little? How
it's
little?
Coming. 4, 6, and 9.
Oh, perfect date. Come on, mine are 2 and 3.
Okay.
A
couple years ago, when my daughter was, I don't know, she was probably like 5 or 6. There's a house around the corner from us. They do the same thing. They do the entire driveway. They block off the whole driveway and inside of the garage, and you have to walk all the way in into the back to get the candy.
Right.
And I was like, "Do you want to go in?" And she's like, "Yeah, let's go in." I brought her in. Still to this day, she's like, "You realize you should have never taken me in there, right?"
You said you wanted to go. Let's go. You got to learn. Cause and effect. Listen, you made a choice. There are consequences. You learned early.
Yeah.
All right. We ready for some questions?
Ready.
Sure.
Let's go.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
I still love that song. I don't know why. Something about that song makes me want to dance.
We'll stick with the Halloween theme a little bit here.
Okay.
All right. Is it scarier to be hunted by something you can't see or something you know is watching but won't show itself?
I think something you can't see. I would go with something you can't see, because even something that you know is watching but won't show itself, like you can feel where it's coming from. You have that sixth sense, I think, of this. Okay, it's over there. It's over. Like there's some, but if you can't see it at all, that thing could be on your lap.
Yeah.
And you don't fucking know.
There's way too much unknown.
Yeah.
That fear will just break you down.
Yeah. Like I'd rather yeah. So if you can't see it, I don't like that.
No, 100%.
You agree with it? Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Okay. Unanimous.
Yeah. All right. Why are we so fascinated by fear? What does horror give us that other genres don't?
Adrenaline.
Yeah, it's the adrenaline. It's like doing a lana cocaña, I think, without doing the cocaña.
Those endorphins and stuff get moving in your body. And it excites you.
It gets you all excited, and your mind just starts to go, like it just starts firing quicker, and your heart rate increases, like it pumps the blood through you quicker, like.
No.
And it's like it's an adrenaline junkie. You get that, and you want it more and more and more and more until it's too much. But I think watching horror movies, you're safe. You're safe, so you have that false sense of adrenaline, like. Your heart rate still goes. You still have that jump scare or whatever, but you're safe.
Yeah.
Whereas if it was real life, well, then you're screwed. So fuck that.
I think it goes back to the unknown too. That makes you feel a certain level of anxiety. Mm-hmm. And even when you're watching horror movies, you know what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
Right. The girl's going to trip and she's going to go down and she's going to get caught. But there's something about it that he's right there.
Yeah.
I used to love watching horror movies, and I just can't anymore. I'm just like, no, I can't.
Really?
I can't listen either. I don't know what it is anymore. I love them.
When I first met Carrie Ann, she didn't like horror movies.
No.
Like any little one, like Goosebumps, like the kids ones would bother her. Like she wouldn't like any of that stuff. When she got pregnant with our daughter, she had a craving for horror movies. And she came into me. I was watching TV, and it was, and she goes, "I'm in the mood to watch some horror films." I'm like, "Who are you? And what you do, my wife?"
What?
You're not. So we started off as low end. She goes, "Not scary enough." We kept going. To the point where we were watching everything and anything, and she's like, "Yeah, it's good." I'm like, "Holy crap!" And then my daughter was born, and then as a child, like 5 years old, 6 years old, she was trying to watch horror movies, and I'm like, "No." And she could handle them, though. She would watch them. And, I'm like, I don't think I should be allowing her to watch this. Like, this is creepy. But she handled it like it was nothing. I'm like, holy crap. It was crazy. So my wife's cravings were horror movies.
That's a weird one. You hear like pickles or peanut butter,
right.
Ice cream.
Not horror movies.
Never heard of horror movies.
Right, exactly.
First. I think my first horror movie was when I was like 10 years old, maybe even younger. I was at my grandmother's house, and my uncles were watching Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay.
And, oh, yeah, come on over. This isn't so bad. Come watch it with us. Come sit on the couch, not knowing what I was getting into.
Yep.
Never forget it.
First one I saw, I was over my aunt and uncle's house, and it was a werewolf movie. I don't know which one. I still to this day don't know. But there was werewolves involved. And there was a topless woman involved. And I think I was like 9 years old or something like that. And the only thing I remember is the boobs and the werewolves. And then it was time for bed. And I'm like, I was so scared that a werewolf was going to climb the wall and come into the house. I couldn't sleep for a little while. I was like having a hard time. I was like, this is ridiculous.
My first scary one was like wolves too. Maybe we saw the same one. And I just remember it was like these, maybe 20-year-old kids went on like a vacation to like a little cabin, and these wolves went in and were like one by one attacking them and eating them.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. I think they sacrificed the girl, but on mine, but I don't know.
Where the boobs came in.
That's where the boobs came in. She was sacrificed. Every good horror movie has to have a nice set of boobies. Those are the rules. I don't make them. They just do.
Pretty sure that's a rule.
It is a rule.
Yeah.
I never hated that rule. All right. What's the next question?
What else we have here? All right. What if your entire life has been a simulation tailored just for you? How would you ever prove it's not?
Yeah, I don't know if you can, because I thought about this a bunch of times, because and it's crazy because I tie this into conversations I have with people in general, and then with like religious people, because this is a test for the afterlife. Is it a simulation also? Like, I've had conversations with religious people about it too, whereas, okay, I've had people from like, oh, it's the Matrix, or it's religious. And the concepts, the conversations are very similar.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, it's crazy how to put those two together. But I don't know if you ever could prove it. Like, you take the other colored pill. I don't know. I mean,
the red pill, the blue pill, and you become Neo and you go down that rabbit hole.
Right. I mean, you take the blue pill now, it has a totally different meaning. It's a lot harder to figure it out. But
Yeah.
I don't know if you could ever prove it. Like they did what was that Jim Carrey did the he did a movie where his whole life wasn't a simulation, but it was a movie where the Truman Show.
Truman Show, yeah. He was inside this town. His whole life was made up. It was
all
a show.
The people were actors. His neighbors were actors. There's mirrors, or the mirrors all had cameras in them and everything else. And you just watch this kid grow up, and it was his whole life. And then one day he just realized that it was like fake, and he took a boat as far as he could. Spoiler alert, in case nobody's seen the Truman Show from 25, 30 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
He takes it to the end, and then it literally is the end of the set or whatever, and he can't get any further, and he ends up going up a stairwell, and he goes into like the production room, and it's crazy. But how else would you know? It depends on how good the actors are, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think you just have to do whatever you can to try to figure it out.
And now with AI, you'll never know.
There was an episode on one of
one
of these shows on Netflix. I don't remember the name of the show, but one of the episodes was like that. Like this person was trying to get out of a simulation that they knew they were in.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I don't know how you would know. All right. Well, let's get to what's on the plate. Our newest segment. Everybody ready?
Let's do it.
All right, so Vinny's going to show us some pictures, and then we have to guess what the license plate is actually saying.
All right. I don't think these are going to be that difficult for you to guess, but we'll see.
Right, we'll see.
Please shut the fuck up.
And it says, would you please shut the fuck up? And then
would
thank you. So they're polite. Would you and thank you. So it's very polite, not so polite, and then polite again. Which is nice. You have a good balance.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I think if I was behind that car, I would be laughing my ass off right now.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. I like that one. That's a good one.
All right.
Why so sorry? No. Why
so
serious?
Why so serious?
Wait till they get a load of me. That was one of my favorite Halloween costumes. I dressed up as the Joker. I had the makeup and the suit, the purple and black checkered suit. And I do for Halloween, I get the silly string and I put it in my pocket, and I'll chase the little kid Batman behind him. I'll creep up behind him. I'm like, and then I'd run away like the Joker would run away. I'm surprised I haven't got my ass kicked yet.
It's because you're running up behind kids.
That's right. I'll do it to a life-size Batman too. I just haven't seen him yet.
Good stuff.
Where's Batman when you need him? I know where he is. He's always the last place you look.
I am Batman.
Oh, too spoiled.
Next one.
Yep, too spoiled.
Yeah, these are pretty easy.
Okay.
So fortunate.
So fortunate.
Oh, I was going to start doing a Chinese accent for some reason. So fortunate.
No fortune cookie.
No fortune cookie. Do you know that's not a Chinese thing? If you go to China, they don't have fortune cookies. That's an American Chinese food thing.
I'm not surprised.
In China, they just do an almond cookie, I believe.
An almond cookie.
Which is still good.
A good almond cookie.
But I do like a good fortune cookie.
I like almond cookies.
Yeah.
I want one of those next time I go.
Vin, what kind of cookies don't you like?
Good point.
Nerds.
Later, nerds. Yep. Later, nerds.
All right.
Hate all of you.
Hate all of you.
Yep.
I realized a lot of these plates are from Virginia. I don't know why they do. I just realized that.
Something going on in Virginia.
I'm going on.
I reckon they're gonna hate everybody.
Hate, yeah. Hate all of you. Virginia is for lovers.
Right. It's for lovers, but they hate all of you.
They hate all of you, and wasn't the other one wanting everyone to shut the fuck up?
Right. That's why they like everybody.
Virginia. All right, let's see. Last one.
PMS 24/7. That bitch is rolling.
I'm not cutting her off.
No, yeah, don't fuck around.
There.
Yeah, leave her alone.
I'm out.
Yep. All right. Well, if that's all of them, are you ready for the idiom with idiots?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Where did it come from? Okay. So, this week's idiom, I had one, and in our pre-show, we started talking, and I actually used another one, and I go, you know what? I'm using that one. So, when we were talking earlier, I said I won't steal your thunder to Amanda. But the question is, Vinny, Amanda, do you know where the term to steal someone's thunder actually comes from? Do you know what it means or what people use it as? If somebody's excited to tell somebody about a promotion or a job or something like that, and somebody else beats them to it and says something to the person that they were going to tell, you stole their thunder.
Right.
Yeah, like you take away their surprise, you take away their enjoyment,
right?
Take away their excitement. Yeah.
Right. You stole the thunder. Excitement. Right. But where does it come from?
You stole my thunder.
Haha, look at the gerbils are spinning in those wheels.
Steal your thunder.
I don't know.
Amanda, you got to come up with something, otherwise you're going to be 100%.
I'm gonna let Vinny go first. Well,
wow.
He's like, thanks.
Maybe it comes. I don't know. Maybe it's something. I have no idea, but I'm just gonna throw something out there. Maybe it's something mythological about like the gods and taking someone's thunder away from. I don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Stealing Zeus's thunderbolt.
Yeah, you got it. Taking his bolt of lightning and
right.
I don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea.
I cannot confirm or deny yet, but okay. Amanda. Amanda's not happy. She's got nothing.
No, I mean, I don't know why my brain's going this route, but
it might be right.
I don't think so. I think of like
can't be any worse than mine.
You know, when people do the car races.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm thinking like the illegal car races, and then it's like someone beat the other one, and then they're like, you stole my thunder there. I don't know. That's what my brain thinks.
Okay. So Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Okay. So to steal someone's thunder actually comes from the 1700s, where a gentleman named John Dennis invented a machine for his play that simulated the sound of thunder. So he made this invention. His play is going off, sounds and everything else. The problem was his play flopped. It was within a week or two, it just stopped. Nobody was coming to see it. Nobody wanted to see it. It just shut down. Short time after that, another play opened up. So John went to see the play. Somebody actually used his thunder machine in the new play. And John's quote was, I'm going to grab this. He goes, "That is my thunder, by God. The villains will play my thunder, but not my play." So they stole his thunder.
Stole his thunder.
And that's where the steal one's thunder comes from.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I didn't think you guys were getting that one.
Where do you find this stuff?
It's funny because I never even paid attention to it until this season. When in the beginning of the season, or right before the season started, like December of last year, I go, I heard don't look a gift horse in the mouth or something. And I'm like, I wonder where that comes from. And I've always had an inkling to try and find out where they come from. So then I started looking into it and I was like, hey, I wonder if that'd be cool to say on the show. So over time, every time I think of one, I hear one, it's on TV or somebody says one, I pull out my phone and I write it down. And then I have to look them up and research them and stuff like that because obviously I don't know a lot of them up until now. Now you ask me them, forget it. Me and you, forget. We'll go back and forth for hours. But yeah, I just started. I started reaching. Researching it. Thank you. Wow.
And if you think about it, we say this stuff all the time.
Right.
You'll learn a lot from these podcasts.
That's right. It's not just fun and games. There's an educational purpose too.
Educational.
Yeah. You say it all the time, and you have no idea.
Yeah.
Why you
where
even
it came from, or why, or how it came about. Yeah.
Under the weather. Well, what the hell does that mean? It's the sailors. When sailors were sick, they went under the ship. Saved by the Bell. Like there's so many of them that we use. And nobody has any idea. So I just started. I thought it'd be cool. It's raining cats. Might be another one I throw out there. You don't know. You don't know when it's coming. Well, anyway.
Better start researching, Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny, you better start studying.
I need to brush up on my idioms.
Right. All of a sudden, Vinny's going to start getting all the idioms right. I'm gonna lock it when you come out here, so make sure you don't get into my phone. He's gonna make a copy of all the ones.
ChatGPT sitting over here.
Right. If you get a chance, please check us out on our socials. We're there hanging out, having a good time. One of these days, I keep saying it, we're going to go live. I know I want to. So one of these days, we'll go live with this crew right here, maybe. Or you never know. You never know. But I want to thank you guys for hanging out. Hopefully, in another couple weeks, we'll have a more Halloween episode. Make sure you take some pictures of your houses. If you want, viewers at home, take pictures of your houses. Send them in to us. Send it to shootingitstraightwdc@gmail.com. Put Halloween photos. And maybe you come up, we'll post you on the show while we're talking about it. We'll bring you up and we'll have some fun with you. So until next time, I want to thank everybody for hanging out. Again, send in your questions, not just your photos, but send in your questions also to shootingitstraightwdc@gmail.com so you can find out what Donnie C really thinks about shooting it straight with you. Catch you guys next week.
Take care.
I'm waiting for him. I'll get him this year. Peace out, everybody.